ZNS Total Sports is brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Kelsey Johnson. Welcome to Sports Friday. The country and indeed the world mourns the death of Sir Arlington Butler. Sir Ali, as he was affectionately called by his peers, was instrumental in the Bahamas getting a seat at the table at the International Olympic Committee, where he advocated for each country to have one vote, giving them a voice in the highest level of sports in the world. Secretary General in the Bahamas Olympic Committee, Romel Knowles, reflected on the other contributions made by Sir Arlington and his push to develop sports.
The Bahamas would have lost a giant of a man, not only in stature, but in purpose. Sir Arlington was the face of the Olympic movement, not only in the Bahamas, but internationally. He could be accredited for the formation of Olympic Solidarity that funds all of the Olympic committees around the world. He could also be accredited with the formation of a very important arm of the Olympic movement called ANOC, or the Association of National Olympic Committees. He was also a sitting executive of the Pan American Sports Organization. He would have served on numerous commissions in the International Olympic Committee. Sir Arlington Butler was a revered name in sports. He led and spoke for our region. And oftentimes, Sir Arlington got what it is that he was after. Sir Arlington was my friend, and I say that with every sense of the word. He was my mentor. He prepared me for my life in the Olympic movement, for which I stand grateful. I want to offer my condolences to his wife and to his children. May his soul forever rest in peace.
Sporting organizations including Pan Am Sports, the Caribbean Association of National Olympic Committees, and the Trinidad and Tobago Olympic Committee also sending their condolences. All organizations referred to Sir Arlington Butler as a spokesman for the region and thanked him for his many contributions. Sir Arlington served as president of the Bahamas Olympic Association Now Committee for 40 years, stepping down in 2008. He paved the way for many, and in 2013, he was awarded the International Olympic Committee's Pierre de Coubertin and BOC's President Awards, the first to be awarded to a Bahamian.
The first challenge we had was financial. We were having serious financial problems. Fortunately, I got involved with the International Olympic Committee, and they assisted me considerably. I entered the meeting of the International Olympic Committee, and I said, I came in here with a whisper, you're trying to reduce my voice to silence. I can't let you take that away. Well, we were interested in athletics primarily because, you know, most sports were not represented, but eventually we got involved.
The spotlight was on the senior girls yesterday. Queens College and NCA, to be exact, the two squads battling it out for a spot in the championship round where St. Augustine's College was waiting. Here's Julian Gibson with the report.
Nassau Christian Academy senior girls taking on Queens College senior girls. Winner will take on SAC. Well, Queens College, they will face SAC in the championship because they got past Nassau Christian Academy 7-6.
Yes, it was a nail-biter, but I know our girls have a lot of potential. It's a very strong team, so we just told them, just believe in yourself, play hard, play fundamental softballs, and we can go to the championships.
Were you concerned when they started to make it close, honestly?
When they started getting close, we were a bit concerned, but then again, as I said, because the team is a very good team, we held our composure and we said, let's do the job that's at the task that's at hand.
I think my team played well, but we made a little bit of errors.
What is needed to beat SAC in the championship?
Come together as one and play hard and just believe in each other, and I believe we could do it.
We could come together as a team and play hard, and I think we should hit the ball.
In the championship, we just need to synergize more on the field, communicate, and our bats need to come around some more.
Now for the losing Crusaders, they simply were disappointed they couldn't get the job done.
I think it was the first 3 innings with our pitching. It could have been better,
But other than that, we did good.
The first 3 innings, our batting, our catching, our infield. But trust me, we ain't a bad team. We could have beat QC, but errors.
I'm very disappointed. I come out here, I was saying I gonna play on Monday because I wasn't gonna let QC beat me.
So in the championship, it will be Queens College senior girls going up against the Sockers. Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
Thank you so much, Julian. As we start our flashback series highlighting former outstanding men and women who made major contributions to the development of sports in the country, our Charles Fisher sat down with a basketball great.
How could you forget it? How could you forget baseball?
Right now, those are probably the most words you can get out of Edmundo Moxie, once considered the most versatile Bahamian athlete. His wife, Patricia, on how he's dealing with life now.
He's been pretty good. He has a slight dementia. And, of course, as you can see, he's been well taken care of. And sometimes he gets a little unruly, a little stubborn, but, you know, he's good.
Moxie will be best remembered for his career in baseball, but he played numerous sports like cricket, basketball, and let's not forget, he was a good swimmer.
Most of the policemen and also the Defense Force officers and some of the members of Parliament, he taught them how to swim, you know. And it was in his latter years that he got ill and he was unable to continue with that. But during his youth, he played professional baseball. In 1963-64, he played with the Houston Astros.
And thanks to sports, he still has his imposing structure.
He's a little slow and all that, but, you know, he used to exercise quite a bit, so all that helped keep him going. He's soon going to be 77 next year. So I think he's doing pretty good except for the memory loss.
As for his daily routine,
he eats a lot. He goes swimming. Sometimes the sons come and take him swimming. He goes out to lunch and different types. He's still active in camaraderie around his friends and stuff like that.
Let's hope we not forget what this giant of a man contributed to Bahamian sports and those that followed. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
Thank you so much, Fisher, and great story. Well, that's all the time we have for sports. I'm Kelsey Johnson.